The birthday surprise that ended my relationship. I used to think relationships ended with fights, screaming, maybe even cheating. But mine ended with a cake, a lie, and one very unexpected video. My name's Daniel, I'm 31, and this is how my girlfriend of 4 years destroyed herself on my birthday. Birthdays were never a huge deal to me. I wasn't the type to expect parties or surprise trips. A nice dinner, a cake, maybe a drink with friends. That was enough. But for my girlfriend, Leah, birthdays were a performance. She lived for the Instagram posts, the dramatic surprise setups, and the hundreds of likes and comments from strangers telling her how #couple goals we were. I went along with it. Not because I cared about social media, but because it made her happy, and I thought making her happy was the whole point. This year was different. I'd had a tough few months, my company downsized, and while I was lucky to keep my job, I was working insane hours. My birthday landed on a Friday, and all I really wanted was a quiet night with Leah. No cameras, no hashtags, just us. Leah, of course, had other plans. At first, she played it cool. A week before, she asked if I wanted to do something special. I told her honestly, I just want you, me, and maybe takeout. No big production. She smiled, kissed me, and said, Of course, babe. Low-key this year. I believed her. The day of my birthday, work was brutal. I got home late, exhausted but excited. I walked into my apartment expecting Leah, maybe a cake, maybe just a quiet evening. What I found instead stopped me cold. The lights were dimmed. Balloons, streamers, candles everywhere. In the middle of my living room was a giant cake with Happy Birthday, Daniel, written in glitter icing. And next to it, Leah, standing with her phone propped up on a tripod, already recording. Surprise! She shouted, her smile stretched wide, her voice pitched for the camera, not for me. I forced a smile, hugged her, but inside I felt deflated. This wasn't for me. It was for her followers. Still, I went along with it. She sang, filmed me blowing out the candles, and handed me a gift bag. Inside was a watch. Not a bad gift, except I recognized it immediately. It was the exact watch I'd shown her on Instagram 2 months earlier. But this wasn't the real one. It was a knockoff. The logo was slightly off. The weight wasn't right. She hadn't even bothered to hide it. That stung. After the little party, Leah rushed to edit her video. She told me she'd post it later with the caption. He said he wanted a chill birthday, but I just had to spoil him. Love you, babe. I bit my tongue. The light burned, but I let it go. Then her phone buzzed. She was in the kitchen, so I glanced at the screen. A message lit up from someone named J. Blue Heart Dot. It said, Tonight was amazing. Wish you were here instead. My stomach dropped. I'd never seen that name before. And the timing, tonight, didn't sit right. I opened her phone. Yeah, I know, not the best move, but something in me snapped. The chat history was short, but damning. Flirty messages. Plans to meet up. References to last weekend. And one photo, Leah at a bar, leaning close to some guy I didn't recognize. I froze. My first instinct was to storm into the kitchen, confront her, demand answers. But then I remembered something important. Leah loved appearances. Everything in her life was about optics, image, performance. If I blew up right now, she'd twist it. She'd cry on camera, play the victim, spin the story until I looked like the bad guy. No. If she wanted to live by public opinion, then public opinion would be her undoing. I had an idea. A very cold, very calculated idea. I set her phone back exactly how I found it. Then I asked her to take a picture of us together with the cake. For me, not for Instagram, I said. She happily agreed. We smiled, posed, click. Perfect. Later that night, after she left, claiming she had early yoga, I got to work. I edited a short video, me sitting in front of the cake, thanking everyone for the birthday wishes. In the middle of the video, I slipped in a screenshot of the text from J. Blue Heart Dot. Not long enough to be obvious at first glance, but clear enough that anyone paying attention would see it. I posted it to my Facebook with the caption, "Not the birthday I expected, but definitely one I'll never forget." And then I went to sleep. By morning, my phone was exploding. Friends, co-workers, even distant relatives were messaging me. "Are you okay? Holy crap, is Leah really cheating?" The video had spread like wildfire. People froze the frame, zoomed in, screenshotted the message. Comments poured in. "Dude, that's brutal. Sorry you had to find out this way. She's been exposed." The audacity to stand next to him with a cake and text another guy. "Jay Blueheart, whoever you are, congrats on ruining a 4-year relationship." By noon, Leah called me, screaming, "Daniel, what the hell did you do? Everyone is blowing up my phone. My mom saw that video. Take it down right now." I stayed calm. "Why? It's just a birthday video. I didn't post anything that wasn't true." She sputtered, then tried to backtrack. "It's not what you think. Jay is just a friend. A friend who wishes you were with him tonight. A friend you went out with last weekend?" I asked. Silence. Then she shifted tactics. Tears, apologies, promises to explain. But the internet doesn't wait for explanations. By the end of the day, she had turned off comments on all her posts. Her carefully curated image shattered. Over the next week, things spiraled. Mutual friends stopped defending her once they saw the screenshots. Jay turned out to be a co-worker, and word got around at her office. HR got involved because apparently he wasn't single. He was engaged. His fiancée messaged me personally, thanking me for the unintentional heads up. Leah tried damage control, posting a long rant about toxic men and privacy invasion, but no one bought it. People had receipts. She went from being the girl everyone envied to the girl everyone pitied or mocked. As for me, I stayed quiet. I didn't need to say a word. The truth was louder than anything I could have shouted. 2 weeks later, Leah showed up at my apartment. No camera, no makeup, no audience. Just her. She begged. She cried. She told me it was a mistake, that Jay meant nothing, that she only wanted attention because I'd been so busy with work. She promised to delete her social media, to change. I listened. Then I asked one question. "If Jay meant nothing, why did you risk everything?" She didn't have an answer. I told her goodbye, closed the door, and blocked her number. It's been 6 months since then. I won't pretend it didn't hurt. 4 years is a long time to throw away. But looking back, I realized I was never her partner. I was her prop. Now I'm free. No staged videos, no fake gifts, no pretending for strangers online. Just me living my life. And Leah? Last I heard, she quit her job, moved out of state, and deleted all her accounts. She disappeared from the spotlight she once craved. In the end, I didn't need revenge. The truth was enough. But I can't lie, it felt damn good to let the truth go viral.